Hello everyone, today's Vlogmas is brought to you by Elphaba, apparently. My skin's been really bad recently, so I thought I want to do a face mask anyway, and normally I would put makeup on to do a video to cover the bad skin, so I thought why bother when I can just do a face mask and talk to you. This is as real as it gets. I doubt there'll be another video where I'll have a face mask on. Obviously we're coming close to Christmas now, and therefore to the end of the year as well. Obviously, that's how time works. Just kind of been thinking about things for the new year, like general life stuff, and also like my YouTube channel and my like general social things. I put up a blog post the other day just kind of talking about what's been going on in Vlogmas so far. That's literally what the blog post is called, Vlogmas so far. Wow, I'm so imaginative. It makes me sad because I feel like there have been points of this year where I've done like either good amounts of blog writing and then not as much video, or vice versa, more video, less blog writing. It's a shame that at the moment where I'm at is that like for one to succeed, well, not even succeed, but like if I make more videos I don't make as much writing content, stuff like that. I feel like I'm finding it really hard to find a balance. A mix of that is that most of the time obviously I make videos from going to the theatre, so that's kind of content in itself, and that's just my general life plans. And then it's a bit harder with my blog because I think you do have to put a lot more creativity into when you have a blog. That's just my personal opinion, but I feel like because I just have the sort of channel where at the moment obviously it's just vlogs, that's just your life. It's not like I create sketches or I don't know, like educational videos and things like that where you actually have to put loads more thought and effort into them. Not to say that I don't put a lot of effort into my videos, let's not slag myself off there, but yeah, so that's how I feel about that. So I'm trying to think of some things that I can write about in the new year, so I kind of have some ideas to propel myself into 2017. I think having a routine in the new year will help me as well a lot. I haven't mentioned this on my channel yet, but I'm actually moving in the new year. Probably more on that in a video next week, and I feel like with that I'll definitely have a bit more structure to my life, and hopefully I'll have a desk as well, which will really help. I have not had a desk ever, so I'm super excited to actually have like a workspace and not just work kind of from my bed, because that's not doing my back any favors, and it's just not like, I don't think it's the most like creative way or the most organized way to work. So I'm super excited to have a desk. Oh my god. And hopefully I can upgrade my equipment in the new year as well, which will help. I have had a couple of ideas for videos in the new year, which is exciting. I won't tell you about them because otherwise they won't be a surprise when you see them, but I mean they're nothing huge, but it's nice to kind of, I had a bit of a panic, when was it, a few weeks ago, I think I was talking to my friend Sam forgot. It was when we went to a press event for 42nd Street. This is like in November, and she said that she'd got all of her videos like sorted up till the new year, and I was like, oh my god. And I really kind of panicked, and I was like, I have no ideas, what am I gonna do? Like, I'm okay until the end of the year, but then I was like, oh god, then it's January, then it's 2017, and what am I gonna do? And yeah, I had a bit of a tiz, but I think it'll be alright. I know it's crazy, like I shouldn't worry as much as I do about like my videos and stuff, because I don't have a huge following online. I'm really grateful for like those of you who watch me and like always liking and commenting and stuff like that. Like I so appreciate it, and it's really, really amazing. But I kind of been thinking recently, like I am most likely never gonna be one of those like big YouTubers, and I don't want to be, because I can't remember who I was talking to, but saying to someone the other day, like I'd hate to be like famous or whatever, because can you imagine, like you just have no privacy, and yeah, no, I wouldn't like that. But you know, sometimes you feel like, this is gonna sound kind of shady, but I see other people doing similar stuff to me, and getting like really cool opportunities and things like that, and I just think, oh, that's annoying. It's just being kind of jealous, which is a horrible word, I guess, envious, green-eyed monster type thing. And it just kind of makes it's awful, because it's like a, what's the word, double-edged sword, I think that's the right phrase, where you at one point you're like, what's the point, like why do I bother? And then on the other hand of it, you're like, I'm just gonna work even harder, so then they'll ask me to work with them in the future or whatever, you know, like that's just kind of one of the things that goes through my head. But I don't know, I know you shouldn't focus on numbers and things like that. I do have some kind of goals in mind. Would be nice to hit 500 subscribers by the end of the year, that would be lovely. I think one of my subscribers, James, he said that, he said I'd definitely hit it by the end of the year, so let's hope you're right, James. Yeah, I don't know, it's hard when it comes to, because I'm trying to work in marketing and things like that, when you go for jobs or internships or whatever, it does come up sometimes, and they're like, so how many people do you have following you on Twitter and Instagram and all of that? And it's like, it's a good amount, like it's not the worst, but when it could get me jobs, that's when I'm like, oh, I wish I just had a few more. But anyway, that's a whole other like kettle of fish, or whatever the phrase is. What else do I want to talk about? Oh, this is already quite long. Yeah, so I guess this is just kind of like a chat about creativity and ideas. Oh, I think I just ate some of my face mask by accident. There's actually something else that's coming up in the new year, which is quite exciting. My friend Sean, who is just such an inspiration to me, like he is like always got an idea and like making things, and I wish I had that drive. Like he just has so many ideas, and I have a few ideas, but like so many, and he's asked me to be involved in his next project, so I'm super excited about that. When it happens, I'll be tweeting and stuff about it, so you can go and check it out then. But yeah, so that would be something exciting to work on in between Christmas and New Year, and then it'll be launching in the new year. I think I just need to like do more stuff. I need to do way more creative stuff, and then I'll feel like happy with myself. I'd really love to do a short film in 2017. That's something I really want to do. I don't know if I'd necessarily be able to write one. My writing is really slacking at the moment, and it's really sad. I read some of my creative writing from, I think it was year 11, so I would have been 16, and I had some really good ideas back then, and some, like, my writing was really good. Maybe I should try that again. I should probably just try again, and then hopefully it would come naturally. Yeah, but I'd love to kind of, I feel like it would actually be better to kind of take someone else's work, not take it, but obviously collaborate with them, and then I probably wouldn't feel as like protective over it. If you're a writer, you probably get that, but I think if I wrote something and then like tried to film it myself, I'd be trying to make it in a certain way. I'm gonna stop rambling, because that probably is just another conversation to have. Yeah, well, that's been a good fun chat, hasn't it? Well, it's been almost 10 minutes, so hopefully I'll edit down into a much shorter segment. Hope you've enjoyed this Vlogmas. I'm sorry it's a bit different, but honestly I've not had a very exciting day, so it wouldn't have been worth filming. And why does my camera do this? Oh, at least my fairy lights look pretty. Yeah, sorry it's been a bit different, but my day was really boring, so you wouldn't have wanted to watch that anyway. So instead you get to see my Elphaba face. This is Mask of Magnanimity from Lush, by the way, if any of you were wondering. Right, okay, I hope you enjoyed. Give it a thumbs up, subscribe if you haven't already, and I'll see you tomorrow. Bye!